Shalom. Shalom. This is Shor Basharala. Alliance Camp, located Jasper, Florida. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and honor and glory to the Father and the Son in the perpetual return. Call Halam La, YAHAWAH Bashmal Shah, Bashim, Haruka Kodash Ma'amaf. Also, the bonds to the elders as possible GMS, and the bonds to my elders as well, YAHAWAH Basharala. Peace, blessing, 1/3, and salutation for let. Gonna be a quick little lesson just going on these chariots of the scriptures, being not even being probably broken down in these churches. These churches don't know what the churches don't know what these is. I mean, it's quick just because this lesson will be quick just because it just cutting them. It's two scriptures that's easy to tell. This is what the Lord can do. And that's what the Lord is going to do in the very near future, and it's not given to them, the people in them temples, them wicked temples, that our people are in now, them churches, them whorehouses. It's not given unto them righteously to know about the scriptures. Um, even some even vaguely the the low ranking Edomite know about what's from happens at this place. That's why they got their bug out bags. They got they cans of beans and stuff because they feel like something's finna pop off. They know it's good, but at the same time they don't know that they did. Well, they might not even know that they Edomites. And that's why the scriptures. That's why this place is finna be ran them up. That's why this place is finna be destroyed because of that, because they're at the end. So this is Amos chapter 9 verse 8. It says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord YAHAWAH are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, save the Lord." The eyes, his angels, his men, his messengers. He has those running across the four corners of the earth. Being his messages, and you already know what the angels be doing. It's been lately. I say over the past like 2 or 3 years, it's been chariot spotted. Messing with rather Russia, China, or here in America, because the Lord can do whatever He will, honestly. And those eyes are important. Those are messages. Those are angels of the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shah. So that's not taught on these really nowhere. They believe in what's it called? They believe in UFOs, unidentified flying objects. But I mean, it is identified that the chairs of the Most High, more like UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon, because that's a phenomenon. It's not just something small. It's something grand that I don't think nobody really talk about. Yeah, I mean, other than like entry level Israelites, like IOIC, I believe they going into that. But at the same time, they go off on most other things, But gone. All right, so this is a Revelation chapter 1 and 3. It says, "Blessed is that he that readeth, and he that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand." So, come, man, this is the duty. If you're a man, you got testicles, you got to testify, and this is our duty, man. We got everything we need. We got these scriptures, and we have the spirit of truth. We have the Most High Yahweh Shema Shah. All right, but these pastors that are in these churches, they do not have that spirit of truth. They do not have they didn't have the correct fruits. And of course, most of these cats on the street saying the Israelites, but they got tape ups, or they got what you call it, the ran from Moloch on their shirt. You know what I mean? Quote unquote, the Star of David is what they say, but it's ran from Moloch. It says, "Blessed he that readeth and not hear the word of prophecy." That word prophet is synonymous with the word preacher, the preacher and pastor. But these pastors don't even know that they are supposed to be prophets because they don't care about that. They care about the moolah, the dough, the cheese, the cheddar, all that stuff, man. They don't care about our people for real. Maybe on a small scale, like actually giving them food and canned food and maybe housing and stuff like that. What a 501c3 charter is, really supposed to do, just like for homeless and stuff. But they're using it for a church to get money and to get into deceive our people, you know. So that's a whole other thing that they're not even supposed to be doing. And so this is 1-7. It's coming down to 7. It says, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and all they also which pierced him, all kindred of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so am I." So come, man. He's coming with clouds. He's coming with chariots. Every eye shall see him. So everyone gonna see him in his glory. You're not gonna see him in his earthly body as he once was, the healer on this earth, being that perfect sacrifice and leaving this place. He's gonna be our Josiah. He's gonna be truly Yahawashi, and he's gonna have his white woolly hair and going down to the foot. He's gonna have his angels, a fleet of angels. He's gonna have his chariot, and everyone that pierced him, that went against him, that despised him. You know, Edomites, they hate our people, they hate us here people. They gonna see a so-called black man come out the skies. For our people that didn't really believe that it's gonna happen, they gonna wail, man, like women in birth. They gonna travail. It's like it. And of course, these pastors, they gonna see the unbelievable. They gonna have to care about their family in that time. They probably ain't gonna be in no churches still, unless they got like in around the time of slavery. Little church, like one church with a whole bunch of people in it, like a little slave church. God is gonna save us. Nah, he's right. He's right behind you. He's not saving nothing. He's destroying this place. This is Matthew chapter 13, start at verse 10. It says, and the disciples came in him. Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he have. Therefore I speak them in parables, because they seeing not and hear not, they hear not, neither do understand. These are for the people, pastors, even the two-third Israelite camps. They may have somewhat of the truth, knowing that the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, speckled birds, knowing about the chariots, even knowing about the structure of this place, but how's it going to be carried out is the real question right now. It's going to be carried out through the dollar collapsing, inflation, hyperinflation, that being thrown away, having a new monetary digital currency come in, and that being kind of, nationwide, and then pushing that market of beast totally, I can't even say it. Oh, shoot. Pushing it totally across the whole world, whatever. Nonetheless, um, nonetheless, though, that's what's going to be implemented now, a new order, man, and that's happening in front of our eyes. This is just the beginning of it. It's the beginning of the end, but nonetheless, it's gonna become even worse, and it's given to his prophets, the one that truly believe in the Most High Yahweh Shemashah. They know this place is gonna be destroyed, and how it's gonna be destroyed, and what's gonna come after, man. They worry about they honestly not, they skip a whole lot. They worry about they know about heaven. And they know about destruction, but they don't know how you're going to be delivered, honestly. These preachers do not know that about the chair. They don't know about salvation, really, because they didn't already save. That's not true. So this is what they're really talking about. This is James chapter 3 and verse 15, or verse 14. He says, but if you have bitter envying and strife in your hearts, glory not and lie not against the truth. The wisdom that descendeth not from above, but is earthly, sensual, and devilish. For where envy and strife is, there is confusion and evil work. But the wisdom that is from above is first pure and peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality without hypocrisy. So come, man, is pure. Good fruits, man. This the period. We telling you everything that's gonna happen on the economic scale, political scale. Other cats and the cats and other camps. They don't even get into that. They say that's the dwellings of man. It is, but that's stuff we gotta know. That's why we look at the news. You look at the news every day. This camp that's here, man. Yasharala, Lions Den Yasharala. Um, that's better than the news because most people that just come walk on by, they don't bother to even hear about the news, and they might not even know what's going on across the earth right now because they probably just doing some other stuff. And you come here, we're telling you about that and why it's happening and what's going to happen next. So it's just like a whole story that's happening. But that was a lesson just going into these false prophets don't have that spirit of truth. They don't have, they can't understand the parables. It's not given to them in their works. They're devilish, and shoot, these chariots is coming. Y'all was coming back to destroy this place, destroy the one that pierced them. So y'all realize all that was edifying little lesson with that. Shalom.